off to a chilly start on this Wednesday morning. Temperature in town at 36 degrees. We have 37 in Cairo, 35 in Waynesfield. We'll be looking at a dry start this morning with some sunshine out there, but a changeable weather forecast today. We will have increasing cloud cover, a cold front. It currently resides across Michigan and Wisconsin. Right behind the cold front, we do have a little narrow band of some light snow from parts of kind of a northwest and central lower Michigan down through southern parts of Wisconsin. And we're going to get some of this light moisture to trickle on in this afternoon, mostly in the form of a couple sprinkles or a spotty shower. Moisture will be very limited, though, as it moves through. The main impact is that temperatures are going to drop, and it's going to get colder as we head into tonight. So here's our skycast showing the gradual thickening of clouds, but again, some sunshine out there this morning. We'll warm up pretty nicely to the low 50s as we get towards the middle part of the day here at 1 o'clock. And as we look to the northwest by 1 p.m., we see that snow band across parts of Indiana and perhaps the northwest corner of the state. As we go through the afternoon, that band of moisture kind of falls apart, but again, we see a few isolated showers and temperatures that are starting to drop here mid to late afternoon. And then the front will sweep through very quickly. So if we get any rain at all, it would be maybe a few minutes, and that's about it. Again, the main headline is that we're going to cool down tonight as temperatures will fall into the 20s early on Thursday, and then tomorrow, beautiful looking conditions here. Yes, it's going to be a cold start tomorrow, but we're going to have lots of sunshine and a nice rebound in the low 50s for the late part of the day. Now today, we have that cold front coming through. It's also going to have some gusty winds associated with it. So it's not going to feel so pleasant today, but the wind's going to definitely make it feel colder. So just keep that in mind as you're heading out the door this morning, preparing and trying to get know what to wear. I would pack a heavier jacket here because the wind is going to make things feel colder today as that front sweeps through this afternoon with those winds gusting 30, 35 miles an hour. But the winds will subside tonight, all thanks to high pressure settling in. So again, tomorrow, beautiful weather, but here's Friday, the last day of March, and would you know it, we're going to end the month here going out like a lion with showers, a few thunderstorms. We'll have several rounds of scattered showers throughout the day Friday, but it will be mild. We'll have temperatures likely crossing to around 60 degrees for the afternoon. And as we head into Friday night, there's going to be a cold front coming in. There's a cold front with this system that will bring the possibility of a few isolated strong storms overnight Friday. So that's going to be our main time frame for any severe weather. We have a marginal and then a slight risk for severe weather in our viewing area. And the thinking is a lot of the severe weather will take place here to our west across parts of Illinois, kind of the lower and mid-Mississippi River Valley. Then everything's going to start shifting east, and we'll just kind of get the leftovers of what was once some pretty strong thunderstorms to our west will weaken as they move through. So that's some good news. I think we will kind of miss out on the main punch of severe weather, but we could get some of those leftovers here, and those could be just enough to give us some strong localized damaging wind that would be a threat with some of those storms on Friday night. So we'll be watching that as we get closer. So here's that look at that overall forecast here. Friday, it's wet. We have a temperature of 61. Friday night, our low 50. We'll actually spend most of Friday night in the low 60s, but then Saturday, the high will actually end up in the 60s, but that'll be early in the morning. We'll spend most of the day around 40 degrees, and we're going to have some very strong winds. You know, it's almost like last Saturday. We could have some gust here on Saturday over 50 miles an hour. So very windy start to the weekend here as we open the month of April. And then for Sunday, we clear everything out of here with sunshine. Sunday's going to be, again, a pick of the weekend like we had last week. And then next week, look at that, a brief warm surge that could get us to 70 degrees by Tuesday.